Hey!
And with that long intro that's really kind of obnoxious in the beginning of an LP, this is Player 5 with the very first episode of Twilight Princess, which is also my first LP. Starting off right here, we have... I forget his name. I'll probably have to look it up later. I might put a note on screen what his name is, but if I don't, then sorry. Controls with Link. You use the analog stick to move. You have Navi flying around the screen. I'm not sure if it's Navi, it's just a fairy, but I like to refer to her as Navi. He wanted to know what happened to Epona, and as you saw, someone took her off over here, but we're going to talk to him to find out, get a bit of an idea what we want to do next.
Hey!
Come on now, hurry up and bring Epona with you. That's all he says. So what we have to do is we have to come over here and go after the person who took Epona. Not much to say on our way. So we come over here. There's nice, interesting things. We can pick up rocks, I believe. Yep, pick it up. throw it and it breaks. It must be a really weak kind of rock. We don't have anything to pull grass up with yet. If you come over here, you can see a little tunnel, and instead of going over here the way we should, we can actually go through there, and just because it's a little cool and we might need to know where it is later, I'm going to come this way. I want to take a left, I believe, the second you can. Can't tell my right from left, and this is my first LP. Very, very interesting and very, very difficult. Also kind of pathetic. Just keep crawling through, and we're going to come across a little lake. Here's Epona, here's the person who took Epona, and we might find out some interesting things if we pay attention. Oh, hi, Link. I washed Epona for you. The person we just met is Ilia. She takes Epona often. She takes care of Epona. She loves Epona. Has undying love for Epona. If we talk to her, she might say something interesting. Epona is a girl too, so you have to treat her nice like one. Nice. So we now know that our horse is a girl. Oh, but listen, Link, could you do something for me? Can you use a piece of grass to play that song for me? You know, the one Epona likes? This is going to introduce some mechanics straight off here. As you can see, we have little horseshoe type grass, and instead of having instruments in this game to call Epona or call other things to do, you can use this grass, and if you pick it up and hit blow, you'll hear Epona's song. And she comes over, like, a foot. Then I believe Ilia says something else. If we talk to her again, it's such a nice melody. Epona looks happy. Well, she's all prettied up now, so I suppose you can ride her back, but don't make her do too much, okay? Great, so to get on Epona, you just hit A when next to her, and it says get on down at the bottom of the screen. When riding Epona, you can press A to speed up. I don't think I'm going to do that right here. Well, oh, is this where I want to go? Yes, it is. Sorry, I get confused with the map because it's inverted in a way, if you ask me. And we're going to have to do a bit more interesting things here. And the first episode might end up being kind of long because, as we can see, that man, whose name escapes me, has already gone. So we're going to want to come this way with Epona. New area, very nice. Here we have Ordon Village, home of Link, even though he lives on the outskirts, and home of a lot of these residents. We're going to spend a good chunk of the first part of the series here, so get used to it. Hopefully you'll learn where everything is soon enough. That's where we want to go. So I wouldn't recommend speeding up with Epona gear unless you're really kind of daring. It's just not in your best interest. There we have some grass. You can call Epona on if you want to come here without Epona. We have Ordon Ranch. Very nice. We'll spend quite some time here too. We actually don't want to get off Epona if you chose to take Epona. Sorry to get you over here in such a hurry, Link. These guys have been awful skittish lately. They won't listen to a word I say. Maybe because they're goats and you're speaking English. So they can't understand you, but okay. Sorry to ask, bud, but how's about you and Epona herd him into the barn real quick? We ain't got much time, so you think you can do it for me? I've never actually seen what happens if you say no, so let's say no. I'm betting that with you two helping out, it'll be done in no time. Just say the word once y'all are ready to get started. Nothing funny happened. Let's just... Oh, nope. Okay. Nice. Don't want to speed past him. We actually want to talk to him again, and this time we're going to say, yes, we do want to help you. We all about ready to start herding these goats? Yes, we are. Much obliged there, bud. Okay, go on and herd these little scamps into the barn for me. Really easy minigame here. You just have to hit A to whoop, as they say, and go towards the barn. Do not hit whoop until you are behind the goats, or it gets really difficult. As you can see, they ran away from me right there, because you want to get them towards here, and you do not want to get them to the edges. Once they come out to the edges, it gets a lot more difficult. We already have 4 in right here, so we're just going to want to actually come over here and whoop these ones. And only 1 goes towards the barn. Just my luck in my first LP. Alright, now we have 5 in there. We're going to want to come around. Actually, if you come around here, I believe you can whoop them all the way to the barn just from here. But be careful how many times you hit whoop, or they might get angry and chase after you. Here we have 7 in, we have 3 left because we just have 10. We do not have a time limit, so it's okay if you're not doing well. You can... Okay. Anyway, you actually want to whoop and not talk to the man who I will never remember his name. I'll have to look it up. And I believe our last 2 goats are right over here. We can only do 1 at a time, unfortunately, because we don't have any way or any game mechanic to whoop 2 from either side of Epona. But that's okay, because we're not being timed, and we can take as much time as we want. I don't think we can jump over the fence yet, though. Ooh, that may have been a spoiler. My bad if it was. But last goat, let's just whoop it and bring it back in. Don't whoop it too much, or it will come chasing after you. And it's kind of funny. I believe that's supposed to happen every now and then, so you don't really have a choice. And we have done it! Nice! Link, Epona, much obliged to both of y'all. I can cover everything tomorrow without having to trouble you, so just sit back and relax, bud. Oh, but how about today? Want to practice with the fences? Just wait a spell, bud. I'll get them fences set up. Ooh, sorry that took so long. Alright, y'all can ride all you want. I'll get tired of riding, just jump the gate and head back to the village, okay, bud? Yes, so I kind of spoiled it before, but as most Zelda games, you can jump over fences with a poke. Nice. Most Zelda games, you can jump over fences with opponent. Let's try this one more time, and maybe I won't be so embarrassed. You can jump over fences with Epona if you charge at them, or charge right before you jump over them. Looks to getting night. What? That was not English. Looks like it's turning to be night right now, so we're going to want to save here. I have plenty of other files, but the one we're using is the 3rd one, as you probably saw in the beginning of the video, because I don't believe I'm going to cut it out. To save your progress, yeah, just press the start button and then hit save, and that's how you save. I can tell things a lot shorter than they do. Hey, wake up, Link! It's morning already! So now we are in Link's house. It's a very, very nice house. You can do some things in here. I might as well show off what there is in here. Not much. There's the door out. If you come over here, you can go into the basement. Not much we can do in the basement right now because we can't see anything here, so awkward. Oh, there's a ladder. We may be able to come back here if we end up with an item that will light things up for us. That might be interesting. If we do that, if we get such an item, we might want to come back here. But for now, not much we can do. You can climb up there and look out the window. Here's this little whatever. It's not much Link has to his house, and he's living alone as a teenager. I believe he's a teenager. Not, oh, Skyward Sword, he's definitely a teenager, but here's this, And just drop down. We have a little area. There's something over here that we can't do anything about yet. So, if we speak to them, they're probably going to tell us more interesting things. Like in RPGs, you're going to want to talk a lot to people because they usually have things to say. Maybe side quests, maybe required quests, you never know. Oh, Link, did you hear? They're selling a slingshot at the store right now. A slingshot! I wonder how powerful it is. I need it. I must try it. Tallow, if you and Mallow want to buy it so badly, just buy it at my parents' shop. Do you see any rupees in my hand? I can't afford that thing. Come on, Beth. Can't you just loan it to us for a while? You know I'd get in trouble if I did that. If you two want it, save up your allowances or something. But our allowances are terrible. I wish I was born into a family with a slingshot instead of one with a water wheel. Way to be grateful for what you have, buddy. You must be a joy at Thanksgiving. Right, so they say something about a slingshot, so we're gonna want to go down to the village and see if we can get this wonderful, mystic slingshot of wonderment. If we come over here, here's someone we can talk to. I don't know their name. Well, good morning, Link. Got a day off from work today, my boy? Not me, the wife's been hassling me. Today's the day to restock our store. Look, see in that tree? If you use C and then the analog stick, or the Wiimote, you can move the cursor around and you can get a better view. Yeah, some Ordon bees built themselves a fine nest up there, and I was thinking about knocking it down. Our cat hasn't come home since yesterday, so the wife's in a bad mood, at the very least. I need to bring something home to her. Nice to know your story. So you can see here's the cat door. A little bit of color going on here, so this must be the shop. There's a sign right there that says it is the shop, so it definitely is. We want to talk to her. We want to find out what happened to her cat. Oh! Oh! Oh my! It's young Link! Welcome, my dear. You didn't happen to see my little cat out there, did you? He ate the fish we were going to have for supper last night, and I gave him a good scolding, but he went out and hasn't returned. I'm so fraught with worry for him, I've exhausted myself. Right, so our cat's out. You can see the slingshot over here, but she won't let us purchase it yet, as if we could, because we don't have the required rupees. So her cat is actually, I'll show you where the cat is, but we don't have a way of getting that cat right now, so we're going to want to come over here. Oh, I forgot to mention in the controls, you can press A to roll. If you come over here, we will find the cat, but we have no way to get it to follow us or to get it back over there yet. But I will show you where it is, just in case you know what to do and want to go on ahead. Here is the cat, and as you can see, it just runs away from us in opposite directions, so there's no way to get it over here. Even if you get it over here, because I may have done so in my practice run and thought that's what you had to do, you cannot chase it across the bridge. And you don't want to waste a long time trying to get it across the bridge, like, I don't know, 20 minutes? Whoops. Thankfully, I've recently played this, and now we have more things to do. If we want to get Epona, you can see that there is somebody blocking us. His name is Colin, and he is not really friends with the people over here, so he's just kind of over here by himself. It's a little sad. Hi, Link. You have the day off work today, right? So, I finished the fishing rod, ooh, bold letters, I was making. Link, I figured I'd give it to you first thing in the morning, but my dad said, you just wait until Link comes to get it, so I didn't bring it to you. So he tells us there's a fishing rod, and the woman told us that her cat likes fish. This all sounds kind of interesting, so if we come down here, I believe she's over here, we can find a woman that looks a lot like Colin. This is Colin's mom. Oh, good morning to you. If you were looking for my husband, he took his sword and left early this morning, so he's not around to give us a fishing rod. Nice. But I must ask, Link, you've not seen a cradle, bold letters, come floating by here, have you? It's a baby's cradle made of finely woven tree bark. Oh, such a misfortune. How far it could have drifted, I wonder. So, as we can tell, she will not give us the fishing rod until she gets the cradle. So, I believe... Nope, I don't think you want to come over here. Wait. Yes, you do. No, you don't. Don't pay attention to me. There is actually a place you're going to want to climb up. It's actually over here. Nope. Okay, I've lost control of Link. He has a mind of his own now. You're going to want to come over here, and you can climb this ladder. Link is unbelievably slow at climbing things. Wait until he climbs the ivy. Just wait. Climb a crate here. Climb a crate here. Climb another ladder, or not. Climb the ladder. There you go. And we come up here, and we're gonna find some more interesting things. Right here we have a yellow rupee worth 10 rupees, so that's 10 rupees right there. That's all we have. Our rupees are down in the corner here. And if I didn't point out before, here's the map. That's kind of obvious. Here is your health, and then here are controls, but we can't really do much yet. So you can see there's a little thing to pick A here. You see there's a grass right over there, but it's not opponent, so I wonder what this one does. Pick A, and oh, it looks like a bird, so then you can hit A to blow. Right, now we have a nice eagle. We actually, or hawk, I'm pretty sure it's a hawk. We want to send a hawk over there, but we can't aim from here. So for now, let's see if we can do something about that bee's nest. Yes, we can sacrifice a hawk, and we will get rid of a bee's nest. We are far enough away so they won't come chasing after us. So we can, or I don't want to blow the thing again. So, it looks like that's pretty nice right there. Bee's nest is gone. Let's go check out and see what's up there, and then we can try and go over there and see if we can find anything with the cradle, holding a cradle. Maybe the cradle's just chilling out. You don't know. Cradles could have a mind of their own. See, Link is pretty damn slow at climbing the ivy, and oh my god, we're gonna be here for a good 15 minutes. You can do it! Just a few more, Link. Come on. You're almost there. Almost there. And we've got it. Whoa. You do not want to fall off here. So try and just tilt the control stick because we have another yellow rupee and another blue and a new rupee. This is a blue rupee. This is worth 5. These are things you're going to want to get right off the bat because we may have to... Okay. Right. I got the yellow rupee before I fell, so it was worth it. But you're gonna want to get those things because... Yo, Link! Try talking to me from there with A while Z targeting. So we hit Z, we can see someone up there, and then we can speak to him. Hey, there you go. Over here. Yeah, your voice carries well, as usual. Think you can teach my little tykes to talk to someone from a distance by pressing A while holding Z? So listen, why don't you climb up those vines there, Link? Right, so we're going to climb up the vines, and I actually forgot what I was saying. I apologize. If I remember, I will come back to it. Yo, there you are! Check this out. You know Sarah at the general store? Well, isn't that her cat over there? He's just been sitting there next to my house having a staring contest with the creek. You don't suppose he's thinking he's going to catch a fish, do ya? Ha ha ha! A cat ain't catch no fish. What? Anyway, that's not what I was meaning to tell you about. I want you to take a look at something. See that grass growing on the edge of the rock? Haven't I seen you whistling with that stuff? I figured it was pretty rare to see it growing in a place like that, so I thought I'd let you know, but it's apparently pretty normal to see it growing on the edge of a house. Roof? Oh, okay. Alright, if that's what gets you to sleep at night. I bet you could hop across these rocks just a little forward motion on the analog stick. Couldn't you? So yes, he just basically explained exactly what we need to do. We have to jump over here. We're going to want to... I don't believe we want to blow this grass. I believe we want to jump over And yes, we want to come over here and jump onto this one. And here's some more of that grass. So if we blow the grass, we're gonna get another one of those hops. I don't mind talking over the song because you've heard it once now, and it's not really that great Zelda composition. Not a great thing, but now we're going to want to aim, and if you can see right over there, there's someone dancing, or something dancing. So, let's go around this dance! It's the cradle! The cradle was stolen by a monkey! Alright, yes, what you want to do is you want to blow the grass and hit the monkey with the cradle, and the hawk, not the eagle, will bring us back the cradle. So you want to jump over here. I hope I can make this jump without falling. And jump onto this. Yes, I did it! And I want to come over here. Come over here. And we're going to want to bring the cradle back to the lady, so maybe she'll give us the fishing rod now. Oh, Link, the cradle! Did you go to the trouble of finding it for me? My thanks to you. Oh, that reminds me, there's something I am supposed to give you. Do you think you could carry that cradle and come back with me to my house? Okay, now she's pregnant, so she's gonna take her fine time getting up here, so let's just come over here and the cutscene will activate anyway. My thanks to you, Link. Yes, I had nearly forgotten. I am supposed to give you this. Alright, here you go. You got a fishing rod! A simple fishing rod with a bobber. Yes, that's great. Wonderful. We use it so many times. Set it to B on the minus screen and press B to hold it. Lower the Wiimote to cast it into the water and raise it to pull it in. Really, really awkward controls. You can fish with just a hook, but you can catch a wider variety of fish if you use bait. That is nice. It is a little unpolished. My son Colin made this under the instruction of his father. You can use it if you like. She gave it to us, so we're gonna use it. Just want to clarify, now we're going to want to go over to that cat because he wanted some fish, and now we have something that can catch some fish. See, there's the cat. We're going to want to come here, press minus, and oh, it gives you a little intro on how to use the B button. We only have the fishing rod, so let's just set it to B. And as you can see here, if you press B, you can throw the fishing... Oh, hello. Okay, you want to hold B, and then you want to throw the fishing rod. If you watch the stick, there are some colors. You're going to want to pull it out when it turns green. Yes, we're getting a fish. You really just kind of hold the Wiimote above your head, and it pulls back. We caught a green gill! These small fries are everywhere. That is wonderful. Press minus to check the fish you've caught on the collection screen. Let this one go with A. Yeah, so we're going to have to let it go. Gives us a heart. We don't need it. Full health. Press B again. We've caught the cat's attention. We want cats. Let's see if we can catch another little fish here. Maybe. Yes, pull it out of the water. Just basically hold the Wiimote above your head, and you will pretty much be guaranteed to catch anything. You caught a green gill, 10 inches. These small fries are everywhere. Blah, blah, blah. Same stuff. And, ooh. Little cat seems to like the fish. And he runs all the way home with it. He runs across the bridge by himself. Nice. And, nope, I want to put that away. So now, maybe if we go and see the lady and ask her about the slingshot, maybe she'll give us the slingshot. Hopefully. The store, like I said, is over here. Here's the sign. I'll just show it off real quick. And Sarah's Sundries One-Stop Shopping. I'm not really ever going to come here, not going to lie, other than to get the slingshot, so might as well just cut your losses now and just get the slingshot. Oh, my Link! You simply must hear this. Just take a look. My little kitty came back. Link. My little kitty Link. That's not creepy at all. And he brought a fish back with him. He was worried about me being angry. Oh, look. Sorry, I forgot to use my creepy voice. Isn't he so cute the way he laps up that milk? Say, my dear, why don't you have some too? I'm in a good mood, so what's on the house today? We get milk in a bottle, but this bottle's half empty, so she just drank half a bottle of milk and gave us the rest. Nice. Set it to B, and you can replenish 3 hearts. You could replenish 6 if she didn't already drink half of it. So now we're going to want to talk to her, and she's going to say, oh, don't worry, you don't have to return the bottle, my dear. You can reuse it, you know, put something else in it. Recycling is a very important thing, my dear. I'm sure you'd never do anything of the sort, but these kids toss... But these kids these days toss things out like the whole world is disposable. It's criminal. So what do you say, my dear? Is there anything you want today? Yes, there is. Feel free to look around. I will. 30 rupees. We have 25 rupees. Oh. I'm honestly not sure where... Oh, you just want to walk around in the grass. I'm sorry. Might have to cut the recording right here and grind that money off screen. I might not, depending on how it takes me. I'm going to keep the camera going, and if it doesn't take me that long, then... Yep, I remember what you're supposed to do. Alright, sorry, I had a brain fart. You're going to want to go and find some pumpkins. Pick them up and smash them. We saw pumpkins earlier. Here's some pumpkins here. Just pick it up and throw it against the thing. So we have a green rupee. That's worth 1. They don't ever tell us that it's worth 1 because we just can't figure it out. Now we have 27. So we basically just... Yeah. I don't know who gets money growing in their pumpkins. They must be pretty rich family to... Yo! Don't waste food! Oh, okay. Alright. So let's go... Sorry, I coughed a bit there. Let's come over here and waste this food. Because we need to waste the food in order to get the rupees. Awkward. And there we go, we have 30. I'm not going to bother getting any more because rupee grinding will be a lot easier later. And we don't really need much money for anything in this game. I believe there's 2 big things that we're going to need a lot of money for. I won't tell you what it is, but just be wary of how you spend your money. We come back here, and she asks us if we want to buy it. We do, we want to buy the slingshot. It's 30 rupees. Do you want to buy it, my dear? I will buy it. What are you doing buying a slingshot, you naughty thing? You're too old for toys. Will you at least let the kids play with it? Oh, I should tell you, if you happen to run out of pellets, you can also use pumpkin seeds. You got the slingshot! Children love this item. You can hold up to 50 pellets. That's really nice. Set it to B. Have everything here. You can get milk and you can get bee larva. Actually, what does a bee larva do? I don't believe I've ever used it in this game. Alright, it's used as fishing bait. Yeah, I don't really fish often. I mean, I don't know if you do. You do what you want. It's your game. But yes, so now we want to take it back to the children. Not that way. You can always look at the map to see where you need to go. It gets a little confusing. We're going to want to take it back to the children, and then we're going to want to use the slingshot. Do we have Colin's father? Ah, just in time, Link. I've just delivered something to your room. Oh, I see you got the fishing rod. Colin will be pleased, and it works better than you would think, right? Well, have a good one. We saw him in the opening cutscene, as obnoxious as that was. So if we come over here, actually going to talk to these kids first. Link has a slingshot! Woohoo! Wow, you had enough money to buy it, Link? And yes, we did have enough money to buy it, Link, so we're going to see what they want us to do. There's a bunch of targets, so I wonder what we're going to be doing. Preparations complete. Okay, wow, this is great. Let's see how powerful the slingshot is. Hit the targets and those scarecrows. Can't believe you two brats are so obsessed about this. It just shows what little boys you both still are. These two will never let it go, Link. Just show them. First, use the Wiimote to aim with the target. So we want to set up... Okay. Alright, I know how to do this. You can also set items to left, right, and down on the D-pad, and can't ever set them on up. We'll find out later why. If you know, don't spoil it in the comments, because you don't know who's played this game before and who hasn't. So, for now, let's just hit B. There's also the milk we have, so we can use that too. So let's gonna go back. Then here we can hit the scarecrow, and he explodes. Woohoo! You hit it! You hit it! It says in the slingshot manual that you can tilt the analog stick to look around while using the slingshot. I thought you weren't interested, Beth. Oh, that was the little creepy kid. So now we're gonna want to shoot these targets. Real easy. If you're playing on the Wii instead of the GameCube, targeting, in my opinion, is really easy. Work. And then there's just one hiding in the corner over there. Woohoo! Amazing, Link! If you lock on with Z, then you don't have to aim with the cursor at all! We could have locked on with Z, but it was just easier to do that. Gee, you really are amazing, Link. By the way, Link, were you expecting Colin's dad to bring something by here? 'Cause he did. Oh yeah, that's right. What was that anyway? I command you to tell us. Alright, we don't even know what it is yet. And, oh, here, let's tell him we got the fishing rod. Maybe he'll say something nice about it. Oh, you got it. I hope you like it. Aren't you off to work? Aren't you off work today, Link? Yes, so we cannot get on Epona because he will stop us. He'll say, give Epona a break. Yada, 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 blah, 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 blah. I really don't know what is my thing with... Oh! Nope. Here we have a new enemy. We have a Waltula, or a Skull Waltula, more popularly known. You can just walk onto it, hit Z, and it dies. Will it leave us anything? Yeah, it leaves us a rupee, so let's take it. You come up here, you can see there's a little flag on Link's pole. Kind of looks like a necktie. Wonder if anybody's ever made that into a necktie. That might be an interesting thing to know. If you come in here, then yes, we can see. You got the wood sword, just returned to you fully repaired. It's easy to use, just swing. The Wiimote. Just swing the Wiimote. Don't just swing anything, because you don't know. Like, if you're swinging a lamp, you're probably going to hurt someone in your room in which you're playing the game. I don't know, if you swing the Wiimote, you could probably hurt someone in the room playing the game, too. Be careful. Wear your Wiimote wristband, kids. Oh my, isn't that a wooden sword, Link? Whoa, she's right. Oh, sorry. Woohoo! She's right. Hey, can I see it for a sec? Seriously, lately these monkeys have been coming out of the woods and playing tricks on us. We want to get them good. Come on, teach us how to use a sword. If you say no, he will just keep asking you, and I'm not sure I want to show that off. But let's say no anyway. What? Aw, gee, why not? Get off your high horse. Just show us. Okay, he won't keep asking you. I'm sorry. There's another point where he will keep asking you. Come on, be a pal. Teach us how to use a sword. Yes, because we want to show how to use a sword. They're going to tell us what to do. It's funny how they're asking to be taught when they are teaching us. Alright, first off, we want to see that move. The slice. You just swing the Wiimote, right? So lock onto it and just swing the Wiimote. Wow! Oh, that's not a wahoo. A vertical slice, was that it? Was it? I think I've seen you do a horizontal slice before, you know, just by swinging the Wiimote. Alright, next. Ooh, I want to see that other move, Link. You target with Z and then just tilt forward and swing. Oh, please. The stab! Yes, target with Z and then just push it forward. That was so great, Link. But that wasn't a stab. What are you mumbling about? Link did that on purpose. Hey Link, do it again. Show us how you flex your muscles when stabbed. Whoa. Whoa, aren't you like 12, little girl? Whoa. You know, target with Z and then tilt forward and swing. Yes, I actually did it wrong. I forgot to tilt forward, so we want to tilt forward and then stab. Ooh, Link, just amazing. Since you're at it, how about you show us that other move? Whoa, little girl, whoa, you are 12. You know that twirly thing you do? I love it. What do you call it? A spin attack? You just lightly shake the nunchuck side to side. Yes, spin attacks are really easy. If you have the nunchuck in your hand, hopefully you do. I know one person who likes to play double player and gives the nunchuck to one person and keeps the Wiimote. You're going to want to shake it, and we do a spin attack. Really nice there. Oh, wow! Thanks, Link. I'm sorry you have to waste your time with these little brats when you must be tired from doing all the important stuff you do. Hey, wait! You've got to show us the jump attack before you go. You know the one where you hey-ya! Through the air and leap? The thing you do with A will Z targeting. So yes, to Z target, hit A. We break his helmet. Whoa! Thanks, Link. So, I think I get it. Kinda. Maybe not. This means that any time if one of those naughty monkeys shows up... Wah! Oh, mother effer. Come here, you! Alright, even though they just went off this way after that monkey, this is a good spot to end things off. I showed off a lot of things. Here's Colin. He won't let us go back to the village. And in the next episode of Let's Play The Twilight Princess Legend of Zelda by Player 5, we're going to be going after the kids and try to save them. Thank you.